So, guys, I want to welcome you to this live and good afternoon, everybody. This is 4th of July. I want to welcome you to this page. Let us know where you are watching us from. Whatever part to all co-guides watching this video, to all supporters of Senator Natasha watching this video, and to everybody who has been fighting this struggle for justice to share this video as well. Yes, just give me a moment, please. So today we'll be looking forward to the outcome of all of the case of Senator Natasha's suspension and a case with the 10th Senate. The struggles still continue anyway, and all of that. Just do it to just drop your comment, drop what you think will be the outcome of the case at the comment section of the video, and let us know where you are watching us from as well. Understand? Let us know where you are watching us from. What do you think will be the later end of this proceeding? Yes, I've actually made you guys understand my interests. I made you guys understand my point of view in all of this. That we want a country where we can speak out our mind. A country where women will be given the rights. You understand? Yes, for some time now, all of what has been happening in the country, a number of you, like I made you understand in some of my previous videos, that new Nigeria is possible. New Nigeria is possible. And I believe that a number of you watching me as well, we have that kind of belief. And I've made some plea in some of my videos, and some of my videos, I've made some plea that the number of you that wanted to give up in this country, don't give up. Do not give up in this country. So Senator Natasha is currently in court fighting for justice for a suspension, and that is part of what we'll be engaging in this live video. Let us know where you are watching and let us know what you think will be the outcome. Although the case was actually adjourned by Justice Nyako, and we'll be looking forward to what will happen after all of those suspension by the Senate President, distinguished Senate President Godswill Akpabio, if from Akwa Ibom. Early this morning, we saw like number of supporters of Senator Natasha already in court, Federal Court, Abuja High Court, a number of them that are in court already for the case. A number of her supporters from Kogi Central and even within Abuja, they're out there for that particular case. Now, a few days ago, we saw the case she had with the federal government, the criminal defamation that was charged against her by the Attorney General of the Federation and even the federal government, that for what she said on Channels TV a month ago about some kind of assassination. I won't be able to say some things in this life because of community guideline. I just have to restrict some things so that there's not going to be issues. You understand? But let's see how it goes. I'm going to be giving you updates regarding that, the proceeding that is ongoing, and the possible outcome of what some Nigerians are expecting. I know a number of you love Senator Natasha. A number of you love her because of the way she has been living her life and what of you of what you think she represents. A number of you love her because of her boldness. You understand? You love Senator Natasha because of her boldness, because of how courageous she is, and you felt that's the kind of person you want in fair of governance. You understand? And even I've seen a number of people that said they can't wait for her to be the president. I felt that one is too deep for Senator Natasha to be president, but there's nothing that can be possible anyway, but it's just that it's going to take her becoming president is not something that can be visible at this point in time. We still have a lot of people that still have that presidential ambition. So for Senator Natasha to be president, gonna take some time like that. And we're actually waiting for women. I mean, that's why I've been advocating that we need a number of women in politics. We need a number of them to join politics because they felt like it's for the men. You understand? They felt it's for the men. But me, as an advocate of women, advocate of good governance, and even women in governance, I felt if women are given some rules, if women are given the opportunity to lead, they can also do very well. You understand? We can't wait for that time where we're going to have the first female governor in this country. We're waiting for that time. You understand? We are waiting for that time. We're going to have the first female governor in this country. So let us know where you're watching us from and the possible outcome of this proceeding today, presided by Justice Nyako. Senator Natasha. There was a statement made by Senator Natasha, which is this injustice will not be sustained. This injustice will not be sustained. Some said the suspension of Senator Natasha is illegal. No, I, you connect to Facebook. No, just leave it here. Just leave it here for now. Let's use this page for now. I'm coming. I want to play the video of what Senator Natasha said that day that she was being suspended. A number of people actually been coming out since that time that she's gonna have a lot of issues to settle. And even before this time, one of the things you need to know is that the husband of Senator Natasha is a very close friend of present current President Godswill Akpabio. And report research had it that he was one of the people that actually was campaigning for Senate President Godswill Akpabio then. And people are surprised that if there is that kind of intimacy, and even Senate President also he actually went to the wedding, their wedding, went to their wedding, and these people are very close to them. They are close. You understand? there's that kind of intimacy. And one of the things you need to know is that the Senate president has been a good person, like a close person to the husband of Senator Natasha, even before they got married. So there's been an existing relationship between the wife of Senator Akpabio, and the wife of Senator Akpabio, and even the husband of Senator Natasha before now. You understand? So, when the lawyer of Senate president came out the other time, he made us understand that some of the things people deduce from some of the press released was out of court settlements. Out of court settlement. A lot of senators have actually spoken. Senator Wamboye has spoken. Senator Shiomole has spoken, and there's this particular senator from Kogi State as well. He has also spoken in that regard concerning all these issues on ground. Many people are of the opinion that maybe Senator Natasha is being suspended because of the harassment of the thing, but what the Senate made us understand is that Senator Natasha is being suspended because of gross misconduct, you understand? And based on the Senate Ethics Committee that is being presided by Labour Party senator, although he later they come from Labour Party to All Progressive Congress. So they came out with that suspension that it should be suspended.
I don't think there is a very bad. As a landlord of the Senate, I don't think they can. Let me just repeat for clarity that for the Senate, consider lifting the suspension or reducing the tenure of the suspension. So Natasha Akpotiuduaghan shall submit a written apology to the Senate before the reconsideration by the Senate. Those in support of prayer to say aye.
So that is the voice of the Senate president. I just have to plead that because one of the things he said that was that for when Senator Natasha was suspended initially, there was a door that is being given to her that for her to be called back to the Senate, she should just apologize. And many people are expecting her to apologize, but she felt there's nothing to apologize. I'm standing on my right. My voice has to be protected. My right has to be protected as well. You understand? So, and like I've been saying that for the past 2 months now, today actually make it 119 days that she has been suspended in the 10th Senate. And the Kogi Central District constituency, there is nobody representing them in the 10th Senate. There's nobody speaking for their, fighting for their rights, speaking out for them in the 10th Senate. You understand? So those are a lot of things that we need to put in place.
Natasha, please, you are not recognized to speak. That is the order of the Senate.
Sir, order 10 on privileges. Order 10 on privileges.
I wish Senator Natasha.
Any senator may rise at any time to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising, and he shall be prepared to move without notice a motion declaring that the content of breach of privilege has been
immediately.
So that was how the whole story started of the suspension. Although Senator Natasha is not the first senator to be suspended, but I think our own story, our own case became more interesting because of the kind of people involved. So that is Senator Natasha. That is Senator Natasha. So let me start giving you update of the court. A lot of people before now they felt justice will be very very difficult because of the caliber of people Senator Natasha is actually fighting with and all of that. Once again, let us know where you are watching us from. So the update has it that Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court, which has ordered the Nigerian Senate to recall Senator Putu Duara, was under the 6-month suspension over gross misconduct. I just have to play the video of what happened that day. Everybody busted out. Even the Senate president was angry. She too was angry. Senator Natasha was trying to fight for public protect her rights. The contemplation then was that there was a change of seat and all of that. But at the other side, we discovered that probably there's something else going on the ground that we don't know. You understand? So, and now I just have to play the video of what happened. Now, breaking news. Court orders Senate to recall Senator Natasha Potidoran, but slams 5 million contempt fine on the senator. So, in the judgment passed by Binta Nyako today, 4th of July 2025, Justice Nyako described the duration of the suspension as unduly excessive as it deprives the Kogi, yes, just like I said, Kogi Central District, valid representation. The judge therefore admits the Senate to review their rules on sanctions. Like I said, that Senator Natasha is not the first senator to be suspended. We have other senators that have been suspended. Ali Dume was suspended like that when she came online and when he actually came online, pardon me, when he came online and he was saying some things about the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, and even the APC, like that. But we all know, based on the Senate rule, the suspension of 6 months is not what they want to have given to Senator Natasha. Maybe because of the gross misconduct in court that was being being filed against her. So Senator Natasha Potidoran has sued the clerk of the National Assembly, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, and Senator Nedal Maswan, who is the chairman Senate Committee on Ethics, Privilege, and Public Petition. So just drop at the comment section. Just drop at the comment section. This is a big win for Kogi Central District. This is a big win for them. Big win for them. But she was being fine anyway. Since this case has started now, I think maybe 2 weeks ago now, she went to court and she paid 50 million naira as bail. Now, this time around, she's paying another 5 million naira. And so, congratulations to Kogi Central District. Finally, you now start having somebody representing you. Understand? Based on what the section 14(2) of the Privilege Act of the Senate. The suspension is in default of that, you understand. So, like I said, congratulations, jubilation everywhere. Everybody is now celebrating Senator Natasha Akpoti Duaran. A big win, a big win, a big win, a big win. It's a big win. Congratulations to everybody out there and who has been fighting for the cause of this woman. Like I made you understand that this is not even about Senator Natasha. It's about the right of women in politics. It's about fighting for the voice of women. And I know a number of you have actually stood for this cause since the beginning. A lot of you have actually stood for Senator Natasha before now. You know, Senator Natasha has been fighting for her voice, protecting her right to ensure that nothing tampers with Kogi Central Senatorial District. So just drop at the comment section. Congratulations to Kogi Central. This is not just because of Senator Natasha. This is a big win for Senator Natasha. This is a big win for other women out there, and also a big win for Kogi Central, most especially Kogi Central Senatorial District. So drop at the comment section. That's a big win. But that's not the end. We still have other court case. We have other court case. We have the criminal defamation. That one has been adjourned to September anyway for an other court proceeding as well. But this particular one, any moment from now, Senator Natasha is going back to the Senate. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. So just drop congratulations at the comment section. Drop congratulations to Kogi Central. That is a big win for Senator Natasha. Does not be easy because the kind of people she's fighting with is not, you know, from the onset, former Governor Yaya Bello, you know, the Senate President, the federal government of Nigeria. You understand? So it's a big win. Some people felt she won't be able to get the justice that she needs. One of my concerns is actually those people working for her. Because Senator Natasha is a very big woman. Her husband is wealthy, so her husband will have what it takes to take care of her. But what about all those drivers, all those security, all those maids that are supposed to be on payroll by the Senate? They too are kicked. Actually, they're all kicked out of the Senate. You understand? So that means for the past 2 months now, there's nobody, they didn't receive salary. So, and that is just part of it. So let's see what will happen. Kogi Central District can't wait for Senator Natasha to be called back to the Senate. Finally, this is actually a big win for the senator representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Duaran. Because before now, many people felt like this woman won't be able to get justice. Because how will you be fighting with the Senate President, fighting with the federal government, Yaya Bello, all those big politicians? So justice will be denied. But just like he said, this justice will not be sustained. At the end of the day, we saw what Justice Nyako said, that congratulations to this woman, that although she was fined 6 million naira, at the end of the day, so as a question, let me just ask the question in one of the video I did some time ago in this case of Senator Natasha, that how do you think marginalization against women, marginalization of women in politics, how do you think it can be protected? Because a number of women want to join politics, but because of the way they see women, other women out there as being treated, they don't have the courage, and they felt if something like this can be done to a fellow woman like them, so that means they will also treat me like that. So how do you think marginalization of women in politics can actually be protected? Yeah. How do you think it can be protected? So just drop it at the comment section of the video, and also do not forget to share where you are watching us from. Comment section as well. It is a big congratulations, a big win for Senator Natasha. Very big win for her for winning this court case. So at last, Senator Natasha won. So let me just read the comment of people. As some said, there's some comment I won't be able to read because of community guidelines. Congratulations to Kogi West. Congratulations to Senator Natasha. At last, Kogi West will now have somebody representing them. Senator Natasha Adiza Kuti Dwara. There was an apology letter written by Senator Natasha. It was described as satirical apology. The apology was actually bounced back. It wasn't accepted because of the way it was written. Now that Senator Natasha has won this particular case, I think this is the third time she will be in court. The first time she was in court was that case of criminal defamation where she paid 50 million naira as bail. The second time she will be presented in court or present herself in court was when she was being released. She was also being released like that. That's like few days ago. And this last one, this one that just happened today, 4th of July, uh, the judgment went in her favor. Judgment went in her favor. A number of people is actually congratulating her here. Congratulating her, congratulations. To all co-guides, to all. Somebody is even commenting here that the next governor of Kogi State. we don't know yet, but that is what people are saying. So what do you think should be done? Because any moment from now, she will call back. Because since the judgment has been passed, so although we don't need the Senate will still counter the judgment anyway. So what do you suggest that Senator Natasha should do anytime she's called back to the Senate? Several strategies, several things was being engaged towards. There was a record that has been engaged some time ago by our constituents, but we discovered that INEC actually rejected that record. You understand? INEC rejected it. So just This is a big win, a big win, a big win, a big win to Senator Natasha Otiban. So the court gave Senator Natasha 7 days ultimatum to do the following: pay a sum of 5 million naira to the federal government as a fine, and she was also ordered to tender an apology to the court, which will be published in 2 national dailies on her Facebook page to purge herself from contempt. Because now the court have it that is guilty of contempt of court. But that aside, the fact is that Kogi Central will now have people, now their voice being represented in the 10th Senate. So within the space of 7 days, we should receive that apology from Senator Natasha. That's what the court said. Alongside the 5 million naira she will pay, she was also being told to write an apology to the court, and that will be done within the space of 7 days. So let me read the comments here. How can oppressors be ruling a country and they are planning to continue 2027? Nigeria no believe us. A lot of comments here. A lot of comments here. I know a number of you out there, a number of people out there. Some are, even when this whole issue started, some at some point were not in support of Senator Natasha, and some at some point were in support of the Senate president. There's a particular senator from Ondo South Central District that's made a particular point that I want to reiterate again, and he said that all of what is happening at the moment is not even about the Senate president. It's not about the Senate president. It's about the purity of the Senate. So at some point, some senators that came out then to defend the Senate president, what they have in mind is for them protecting the image of the Senate, because people tend to believe that all politicians are corrupt, all our senators are corrupt. And I've made you guys understand that not all Nigerian politicians are corrupt. I will see a few of them that you can still trust. You understand? So what we want now is if the Senate we actually comply with this particular judgment. We never know now if the Senate will actually comply with it or not. So don't know if the Senate will comply with it. So congratulations to all Kogi Central Senatorial District. It's a big win for the Queen of the Senate. It's a very big win for everybody out there. And since this suspension has started, we've seen a number of people coming out to say one or two things about that. So, a lot of people have been coming out to say a lot of things about that. This is not about Senator Natasha. I can see some comments here. This is not about Senator Natasha. It's about women. It's about women. It's about women in politics. It's about women. It's about women. It's about women. It's about women in politics. It's not about Senator Natasha. It's about women in politics. It's about women in politics.
An institution that must be respected and appreciated in terms of making law and in terms of following process. And if you look at the public focus on this very important issue, and if you look at the type of stereotype of form of perception and the negative and the unfortunate situation is distinguished Senator Natasha, after all the appeal made by her prominent senators from her state, she continued to go to the court and continue to go to the public instead of refer to the Committee on Ethics and Privilege. I think if we are not enforcing our constitutional responsibilities, I want this Senate to expunge the second recommendation for that the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or reducing the tenure of suspension of Senator Natasha if she submit a written apology to the Senate before the reconsideration by the Senate, because she has the leverage to do what is needful as a matured and responsible woman. But despite that appeal by my neighbor, she went and destroyed the names of prominent leaders of this institution. So I'm against the lifting of any or reducing any suspension less than 6 months, which was recommended by the committee. And at the same time, if we are not enforcing our laws into zones that breach the law, so that means our coming here is meaningless. Because if you look at all of us here, we have the mandate of Nigerians, and we go through vigorous campaign to come here. And Nigerians are under, we are under serious threat.
So that's actually one of the senator. I just have to play that video as well of those who, when this woman was suspended, several senators spoke. You understand? We have a lot of senators that came out to speak then. Uh, like I said, some who spoke to defend the purity of the Senate, because as a senator, you you need to know what it takes to represent. You're representing thousands of people. Every senator in the 10th Senate, you have hundreds of thousands of people you are representing. You understand? You have your constituents you are representing, and you need to represent them well. You need to represent them well. I actually want to play a video of Her Excellency, what he said about when this whole issue was trending then.
We are counting down. Is Beijing, and the theme is all centered around Beijing after 3 decades. What have we done as women? Women, we've come a long way. Even from all the matriarchs of old, they've contributed, and up till now, women are doing phenomenal things. Look at our little Zuriel. You see what we can do? So I don't believe that Nigerian youths are not equipped or they have what it takes. And what does she do? Just an advocacy champion of what good she felt could be about peace. And that's what we all, like I said, and women, I celebrate you. Keep doing what you know how to do, lifting your head high. And I know with what is going on in the Senate, you say, why am I not taking a position? I believe that Senate is doing what is needful, because that's what it is an inside matured chambers.
You can hear it, it's a mature chamber, you understand?
Chamber, and it should be treated with respect. Is that?
So, based on what the wife of our president, is Her Excellency, what she said is that the Senate is an hallowed chamber. So, it's not a place where you go and misbehave. You understand? And every organization like that have code of conduct. They have their code of conduct, they have their respective law that binds them. So one of the things that binds the Senate is that their code of conduct. You get so everything they want to do, no matter who you are, if you violate the code of conduct, there are consequences. You understand? There are consequences that you definitely you can go scot free. You can go scot free. Even though if the court says she's guilty, the court says she's guilty, but she'll pay 5 million naira and also write an apology. I've said that at the beginning. She'll pay 5 million naira and she'll write an apology. So guys, thank you so much for so at last we are waiting for the final feedback from the Senate. We are waiting for the final feedback from the Senate. So thank you so much for joining us in today's live. We just have to say that before I end the live, let me tell you, new Nigeria is possible. Do not give up in Nigeria. Do not give up in our leaders. There may be doing things that we don't like, but do not give up in this country. This is the only country that we have. We don't have any other country again. Yes, a number of people have dual citizenship. You understand? You may have what it takes to process those documents, but notwithstanding, Nigeria is our home. You understand? Nigeria is our home. So a big congratulations to everybody out there, to all Nigerians and to everybody joining us in this live. So thank you so much. And as you prepare for the weekend, do stay safe, take care of yourself, and enjoy a wonderful time with your family. If you're married, if you're single, take care of yourself and be good. If you have a business, God bless your business. God bless your hustle. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. So congratulations to Kogi Central. And we're waiting for what the Senate will do at this time towards the recall of Senator Natasha, and she'll pay a fine of 50 million naira. That was what she paid during that bail, the first bail. She has paid that one has gone. But this particular one now, this judgment of today, decided by Justice Nyako, she will be paying 5 million naira, and also she will tender an apology. You understand? So, guys, thank you so much. What I have to say is that Nigeria has a future. Do not give up in Nigeria, and new Nigeria is possible. And as an advocate of good governance, of transformative leadership, and good leadership like that, and even women in governance, I've always advocated that women, we need to start having a lot of women in affairs of government, so that women are not, we shouldn't, many people feel like the best place you can put a woman is in the kitchen. No, I don't believe that. women too can do well if you give them some rules and some things to do. You understand? So thank you so much. That is, we've come to the end of the live. Just drop your comment, like the video, and congratulate Okobi Central as well. Thank you.